Morning challengers.
This is episode 4 of testing one thing. Does explosive sprint training enhance or destroy a lifter's body? Here are the stakes. If I shred 1.5 kgs of fat in 21 days, we found a hidden gold mine nobody's talking about. But if I lose even 1 inch of muscle, challenge lost. And to make things harder, I created an AI agent designed specifically to add random challenges and make me fail. Last time we saw each other, I sprinted strong and I had a heavy leg workout the same day. 1 hour later, my hamstrings were so swollen, I could hear them screaming for help. So I added ice packs every single hour in hopes that the inflammation would go down. And with only 24 hours for the next workout, I was honestly praying for a miracle. But of course, thanks to the AI challenger, today is a double training day again. Here's the thing I was forgetting. Athletes do double sessions all the time, but they don't max out intensity every training session. That's where I went wrong. I didn't care if it was sprinting or lifting. I maxed out every single set. Uncontrolled sprints and uncontrolled lifting will fry out everything. So hybrid wouldn't even be sustainable. So we learn, we pivot and improve. For the rest of this challenge, we follow one simple rule. Which training leads today? Sprinting or lifting? Whatever leads gets the intensity. And the other one acts as supporting. That improves adaptation and we can actually progress. This is how it looks like. To maximize recovery, my sprint coach assigned light work. So sprint training today is a supporting exercise. And we do the work. Light mobility exercises for sprinting. Easy movement to add blood flow and boost recovery. No ego and no intensity needed. This is exactly where less is more. Progress doesn't disappear when intensity rotates. It supports it. And we finish off with a 20-minute easy jog. Remember guys, today wasn't about maxing out sprint training. It was to add movement and stack volume to improve muscle adaptation. My goal is to show what it looks like to add real sprint training to a lifter's body. But I'm not hiding the slow and boring parts. I want this to be as realistic as possible. Okay guys, just remember, I created this agent to make this challenge a lot harder. Last time, it almost made me fail. Let's see what we have for today. Okay, agent, give it to me. What's today's challenge?
Morning, challenger. It's been tough under the sun. Now let's see how you love the cold. Find and plunge in ice cold water, record and share.
I'm unfamiliar with this recovery method. Cold after training stops inflammation, right? But how much will this help? Let's find out.
Hey guys, so down here, here's the cold plunge. Here we are, ready. We already have our swimming suit. This is gonna be like our first experience with ice cold therapy. It's gonna be interesting. Let's go baby. Let's go baby. Okay, well, so they told us we have to shower first. Here I'm gonna leave the clock. Okay. Here we go.
It's not very nice. Look at these guys. I don't think if this is a normal color. My entire body is red. Now I have to take a shower. Oh my god. Well, challenge completed.
Hey guys, so I just want to say that this cold plunge experience has been very interesting. When you first enter the water, all your extremities start to become numb. I started to panic because I started to lose control over my fingers, my hand fingers and my feet. But I remembered that a lady told me to control the breathing. That's the key. Okay, so I just started to breathe. That's why I'm trying to control my breathing. And it all started to come back. Either way, it's quite painful. I hope this helps with the swelling of my hamstrings, of my groin and my adductors. It was an interesting recovery method.
Okay people, I just want to say something. When you're on a cut and you have to match the weights you are lifting when you were
Maybe on maintenance or maybe on a bulk, you have to accept that you're gonna have days where it's gonna be tough on you. Energetic wise, it's gonna be tough. You're not always going to feel like super excited to go and train, but just accept this. A daily hack is when you get to the gym, you start with an active warm-up.
You take 5 minutes, guys, come on, 5 minutes to triple out your output. Because of course, if you have low calories, all of your energy is going to keep everything together, and that normally doesn't feel in your extremities. Alright, now hypertrophy leads. But listen, we're not going crazy today. We train inside our intensity range, just enough to match last month's flips. We start the hammering, but remember this, the goal right now is not to gain muscle. The goal is to shred without losing it. So we hit our main lift, shoulder press. All sets between 6 and 7 reps. And here's the cue most lifters forget. Raise the core. If your core leaks, your power leaks. Press, control, and only rep. Then we move to lateral raises. Low negative, no swinging, no cheating. If your hips move, the weight is too heavy. And we finish off with our rear delts. If you feel the back or neck doing the work, you're not working the delts, you're working something else. This is how I'm managing load. Choose the exercise that leads and go crazy with that one. Identify supporting exercises and reduce the intensity. I know this can be hard, but just remember, the goal is to win, not to die trying in the way. Remember, today isn't about ego, it's about keeping muscle while becoming athletic. See you in the next episode.